Good day, everyone, and welcome to today's episode of The Great Debate Show. We're diving into one of the most pressing and thought-provoking questions of our time. Is artificial intelligence more harmful than beneficial? AI is transforming how we work, communicate, and even think. But as its power grows, so do the concerns. Is it a revolutionary tool for progress or a ticking time bomb for humanity? Arguing for the motion that AI is more harmful than beneficial, we have Andrew, a passionate voice raising red flags on ethics, safety, and the future of human autonomy. On the opposing side, defending the benefits and promise of AI, we welcome Leah, who brings insight into its potential to solve complex problems, elevate industries, and improve lives. We're in for a lively and insightful discussion. So grab your coffee, keep your minds sharp, and let's begin the debate.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, esteemed judges and fellow debaters, I stand firmly for the motion that artificial intelligence is more harmful than beneficial, and I will show you, through real-world evidence and reasoned argument, why the dangers of AI far outweigh its promised benefits. Let us begin with the core premise. Technology, when unregulated, unethically applied, or prematurely adopted, causes more damage than progress. AI is no exception, and in fact, it amplifies these dangers at scale, speed, and secrecy. Artificial intelligence is rapidly replacing human labor across industries, leading to widespread job loss. Unlike past technological shifts that created new roles alongside automation, AI is uniquely capable of replacing both manual and cognitive work, making millions of jobs obsolete. For example, self-driving technology threatens millions of truck, taxi, and delivery driving jobs. AI chatbots are replacing customer service representatives at call centers. Generative AI tools now write code, generate marketing content, and even produce legal documents. This creates a future where entire segments of society become unemployable, not due to lack of effort or skill, but because machines are faster, cheaper, and always available. Without large-scale reskilling, which few countries have the infrastructure or funding to support, we are heading toward an economy with growing inequality, social unrest, and long-term unemployment.
My opponent has painted a grim picture, one of job-devouring machines and an unbridgeable skill gap. But let's peel back this layer of alarmism and look at the actual trajectory of technology and human adaptability. My opponent suggests that millions are simply incapable of learning new skills. This is not just a pessimistic view, it's a profound underestimation of human potential. Throughout history, every major technological shift, from the agricultural revolution to the internet age, has demanded new skills, and every time, humanity has risen to the occasion. We are not expecting every truck driver to become a data scientist overnight, but rather for a natural evolution of roles, where AI tools augment human capabilities. Consider this. AI isn't just taking jobs, it's also a powerful tool for reskilling. Think of virtual reality training powered by AI, simulating real-world scenarios to accelerate skill acquisition. Many jobs won't disappear. They'll transform, with AI handling the mundane, freeing humans for the complex, the creative, the truly human aspects of work. And what of the fear of widening inequality? This is a valid concern, yes, but it is a challenge to be managed, not a reason to slam the brakes on progress. The solution isn't to abandon AI, it's to implement thoughtful policies that ensure its immense benefits are broadly shared. My opponent's argument rests on a static view of humanity, a belief that we are passive recipients of technological change, but we are not. We have the agency, the intelligence, and the political will to shape AI's impact. The true harm wouldn't come from AI itself, but from our failure to responsibly guide its transition and harness its extraordinary power for the betterment of all.
Let's not romanticize resilience while people are already being laid off today. Yes, humans have adapted, but never this fast and this unevenly. A factory worker in his 50s can't naturally evolve into a prompt engineer overnight. And while AI could help with reskilling, the infrastructure isn't there, especially in developing economies. This isn't about underestimating human potential. It's about acknowledging the brutal pace at which AI is disrupting lives, without safety nets. Progress without preparation isn't evolution. It's erasure. Let's not.
My opponent speaks of brutal pace and erasure, but this is a call for surrender, not a strategy for progress. We are not romanticizing resilience. We are acknowledging humanity's proven capacity to adapt. The infrastructure for reskilling is being built globally. We see it in government initiatives, corporate training, and accessible online education. A 50-year-old factory worker might not become a prompt engineer overnight, but AI can empower them in new, augmenting roles, perhaps managing smart factory systems or utilizing AI tools to optimize production, enhancing their existing expertise. Dismissing AI's benefits due to current challenges is like refusing to build bridges because some might fall in the water during construction. We build the bridges, we strengthen the safety nets, and we harness AI's power to elevate, not erase.
But here's the flaw. You're talking about potential. I'm talking about reality. While we dream of bridges and smart factories, the average worker is already being pushed out, with no ramp, no roadmap. These reskilling programs? They're underfunded, inaccessible, and too slow to match the pace of automation. It's not defeatist to call this out. It's realistic. Hoping AI will uplift everyone without hard guardrails is like building that bridge with no handrails. We're not anti-progress. We're pro-people. Until the human cost is prioritized, AI remains more harmful than helpful.
My opponent insists on a bleak reality of underfunded programs and insufficient speed, yet this perspective entirely overlooks the proactive, tangible efforts already mitigating these very concerns. The human cost is being prioritized, not just in dreams, but in concrete actions. Major economies are pouring billions into vocational training, lifelong learning initiatives, and educational reforms to equip workforces for the AI era. Companies are investing in their employees, realizing that human-AI collaboration is the ultimate competitive advantage. We're not waiting for a perfect bridge. We're building it with the very technology my opponent fears. AI itself is being leveraged to personalize learning, making reskilling more efficient and accessible than ever before. This isn't blind hope. It's strategic development and ethical deployment, ensuring that AI becomes a tide that lifts all boats, not just a select few.
If AI were truly lifting all boats, why are so many people already drowning? Billions in funding sound promising, but look at the execution. Uneven, urban-centric, and often reaching too late, the so-called collaboration you mention. In many sectors, it's a polite word for replacement. Let's not confuse press releases with progress. Until these systems protect everyone, not just the skilled, connected, or tech-savvy, AI's impact is not empowerment. It's displacement with a glossy headline. The harm is not hypothetical. It's here, and it's happening now.
My opponent points to those drowning, but ignores the millions already swimming stronger with AI's aid. Their argument cherry-picks localized challenges and generalizes them as a universal failure, disregarding the vast landscape of AI's beneficial applications and the ongoing, targeted efforts to address displacement. The uneven execution of programs doesn't negate their existence or their potential. It highlights areas for continued investment and refinement, which are actively underway. Replacement is not the whole story. Augmentation and the creation of entirely new roles are a demonstrable reality. We are witnessing doctors diagnosing with greater accuracy, farmers optimizing yields, and researchers accelerating breakthroughs, all powered by AI. These aren't just press releases. These are tangible, real-world advancements improving lives today. To focus solely on the challenges without acknowledging the transformative benefits and the active solutions in progress is to paint an incomplete and misleading picture. The harm is manageable. The benefits are boundless.
Swimming stronger? Perhaps. But let's not forget, AI didn't teach people to swim. It pushed many into the deep end without a life jacket. Yes, there are benefits, doctors diagnosing faster, farmers optimizing yields, but these are sector-specific wins, not a universal uplift. My opponent downplays structural harm by labeling it manageable, while millions are left waiting for progress to trickle down. A few shining examples don't erase the systemic risks. Until benefit is the baseline, not the exception, we must hold AI accountable not just for what it creates, but for what it destroys.
My opponent claims AI pushed many into the deep end without a life jacket, yet this alarmist rhetoric ignores the active, widespread efforts to equip individuals with the very skills needed to navigate this evolving landscape. The notion that benefits are merely sector-specific wins is a profound misrepresentation of AI's pervasive positive impact across virtually every facet of modern life. We are not downplaying structural harm. We are actively addressing it through proactive policy, targeted investment, and continuous innovation. The idea that progress must trickle down is an outdated economic model. Instead, we are building systems where AI fosters broad-based empowerment through accessible education, enhanced productivity leading to economic growth, and the creation of entirely new industries and job categories. The systemic risks my opponent cites are precisely why we advocate for responsible development, ethical guidelines, and robust safety nets, elements that are being built into AI's very foundation. To focus solely on the challenges without acknowledging the immense accelerating benefits already in play, from revolutionizing healthcare and combating climate change to vastly improving accessibility and education, is to present a skewed and incomplete picture. The true harm would be to stifle this transformative technology, thereby sacrificing its immeasurable potential to solve humanity's most pressing problems. We are not just creating, we are improving, augmenting, and uplifting.
Ladies and gentlemen, my opponent speaks of potential, of policies in motion, benefits on the rise, and systems being built. But I ask you, what good is a rising tide if it leaves millions underwater before the boat arrives? This debate is not about denying AI's possibilities. It is about confronting its present realities. While breakthroughs in medicine and climate modeling deserve applause, they coexist with algorithmic bias, job displacement, surveillance abuse, and deepening inequality, harms that are not theoretical, but tangible and growing. Saying that harm is being addressed is not enough, because it is being addressed too slowly, too unevenly, and often after the damage is done. AI is not just a tool, it is a force, and like any force, it demands foresight, restraint, and regulation, before release, not after. The burden of proof lies with those who champion unchecked progress. But today we have shown that AI, in its current trajectory, brings more disruption than dignity, more instability than empowerment. Until its benefits are equally distributed, transparently governed, and ethically deployed, AI remains more harmful than beneficial. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, my opponent concludes by asking what good is a rising tide if it leaves millions underwater? But I put it to you, what good is stagnant water if we refuse the rising tide that can finally lift us all? This debate is not about denying the present challenges of AI. It's about acknowledging that these are growing pains, not terminal illnesses. We are not advocating for unchecked progress. We are advocating for conscious, collaborative progress. The foresight, restraint, and regulation my opponent demands are not futuristic ideals. They are active initiatives happening right now. AI is already revolutionizing healthcare, leading to earlier diagnoses and personalized treatments that save lives. It's optimizing energy grids, driving sustainable agriculture, and accelerating climate solutions. It's enhancing accessibility for individuals with disabilities, breaking down communication barriers, and personalizing education to unlock human potential like never before. To reject AI because of its current challenges is to condemn ourselves to the very problems it can help solve. The true disruption would be to halt the advancement of a technology poised to deliver unprecedented breakthroughs in every field imaginable. We must embrace AI, not with blind optimism, but with responsible governance and a commitment to ensuring its power serves all of humanity. It is through this balanced approach that AI will prove unequivocally to be more beneficial than harmful. Thank you.
And that wraps up today's debate on, is artificial intelligence more harmful than beneficial? A huge thank you to Andrew for bringing us strong arguments on the risks and ethical dilemmas AI poses, and to Leah for highlighting the incredible potential AI has to shape a better future. Now, we want to hear your thoughts. Cast your vote in our poll. Do you believe AI is more harmful than beneficial, or are the benefits worth the risks? Leave your vote, drop your opinions in the comments, and let the conversation continue. If you enjoyed this debate, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. We've got plenty more thought-provoking topics coming your way. Until next time, keep questioning, keep debating, and stay curious. Thanks for watching.